Hey, how's it going today, Leo? It's Robin here with AriesFireTarot. Happy to be here doing a love reading. I'm going to do singles readings first, and then after that, I'll do a couples reading. So, and I'll mark the time for the couples. So if you want to just zoom right ahead to that reading, that's cool. Just a little note that this is a general love reading, so it's like not going to resonate with everybody out there. There's so many Leos in the world, one of them being my son. Shout out! So, you know, take what you can from the reading, and if you feel that you want something more specific, I'm happy to prepare a personalized one-on-one reading for you, and you just need to send me an email at AriesFireTarot@gmail.com and we can get that set up for you. Shuffling the Gilded Tarot deck. One of my favorite decks. And I feel like I just need to shuffle a couple more times and then I'll start pulling some cards for your Leo singles love reading. What's happening for Leo's singles for the upcoming week, or any time that you have been guided to click on this YouTube video. One more shuffle and I think we're good to go. Hope everybody's doing great. I think I've been complaining about the cold a lot, but that's because it's really cold here. So yeah, that's why I'm all bundled up. So anyway, I'm going to start off with the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords is somebody that is under, like, they're under like tremendous pressure for something, and something has to end, right? It's kind of like similar to the Death card, but not as like freaky and scary. But definitely something is coming to an end or has to end for you guys related to love. Interesting. The next card I pulled after that is the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is related to the next phase of your life, and related to this reading, it's the next phase of your love life. So maybe you're trying to get over somebody, or you're just about to break up with somebody, and then once that happens, the Wheel of Fortune can bring you in somebody new that's more suited to you. Like if you're still kind of caught up with your ex, you know, just do whatever you can, like do your best to put them in the past where they belong. Man, interesting. So the Tower. The Tower is basically here to shake your foundation and prepare you for something, again, new coming into your life. Like, you can't get a clearer signal than these cards right now, Leo singles. It's like you need to basically leave that ex in the past where they belong. And then we have the Two of Pentacles, which it says quite a bit about where you are in your headspace, right? It's like you're sort of juggling back and forth between, I guess, mindsets, I want to say. You're like, I think you're possibly holding on to somebody that's unattainable, but then you have like these really deep, strong feelings of real love for them. But I mean, the cards are saying it's time to put that to the side, right? It's time to stop juggling. I think what you're doing is going back and forth between saying, oh, well, maybe one day, you know, they'll be part of my life. And then like you're sort of juggling these thoughts back and forth, right? You're like, oh, well, no, what am I doing? Like, they're involved, or they don't care for me. Like, there's something holding this person back. Either they care for you as a friend, or they don't care for you at all, or they're in a relationship and they're sort of leading you on. I think there's a few different scenarios there that would relate to why this love interest, and it's unrequited, unreciprocated love. Like, somebody could just sort of have you on the hook, Leo singles. My cheeks are all flushed from, I just came back from a walk. you know, I think you've been carrying these feelings for somebody for a long time. But I mean, it is time to just put that down. Like move out from all these swords. Stop like laying complacent when it comes to your love life, because, you know, a solid relationship can just be unbelievable for your life and evolving your life. So, and the Wheel of Fortune is waiting for you to recover from this, like get out from under this thought process, right? Like stop juggling your thoughts back and forth and back and forth. Like if somebody wanted to be with you, they would. You know what I mean? I'm getting the sense that this other person is in a romantic entanglement, and they're just kind of saying, oh, well, I want to break up with them. Like I want to divorce them. And, you know, I love you. But that's basically their pacifier, because they know that you're there when, you know, they have kind of a shitty day and they turn to you, and you've just got such a big heart, Leo, that you're going to allow them to do that, because you do deeply care for them on like a friendship level and a romantic level. So, and it's just hurting you. It's just hurting you. So, it's time to move on. Let the Wheel of Fortune take you to that next phase in your life. And something is going to happen to shake you up and see that sort of reality where you need to move on so you can start afresh. So single Leos, that's what I'm seeing for a lot of you out there. It's like I said before, it's not going to resonate with everybody, but you know, if something is holding you back from moving forward, take some steps, maybe do some meditating, even forgiving the person that's holding you on the hook. That could really help you out too. So I'll leave it there. And if you do want more advice related to your love life, you want a one-on-one reading, excuse me, just, yeah, feel free to book one with me. I'd be happy to help. So I'm going to start shuffling the Gilded Tarot deck again for couples. So, I mean, singles, you don't necessarily have to drop off, because there's advice for everybody in a tarot reading. I mean, even if you're like a cross watcher, right? If you're watching other signs. So, you know, and when I do these readings for couples, it could be like either one of the people getting advice related to the Leo in the partnership. So I'm just going to keep shuffling here. If I go on pause, it's because I'm dying to sneeze, so just hold on. So I'll try my best, but I'm definitely not going to sneeze on camera because nobody needs to see that. Okay, so one more little shuffle here for Leos in relationships, or people partnered with a Leo. What do we got happening in love for Leos in relationships? That's a mouthful. Okay, I feel like that's another like good point to start shuffling some cards out for you guys. So I'm started with the Four of Swords. Four of Swords is related to somebody that has been, they've been basically fighting the good fight, and they're tired, so they're laying down and they put their sword down beside them, you know, within hand's reach there, but they definitely need a break. So either like you might be in a rough patch with your relationship right now, you know, and that's okay, that's life, but it looks like you just kind of need a bit of a mental break from it. Could be a lot of like nitpicky or just random arguments over nothing. So I pulled the Devil card here. So the Devil card is related to when things need to, sorry, I had to take a little bark pause there. So this card is related to, like, as I was saying, it's like something needs to come to light. It's like somebody in the relationship is not being fully transparent. And I just get the feeling that the relationship right now is more sexual than anything else. I mean, that's great, but if you're in a relationship, that kind of implies that you're in a partnership, which has more to do with everything about your lives than just sex. Don't get me wrong. I think sex is great, but there has to be more to it, and it looks like this is exhausting, Leo. I think maybe you're sort of getting ignored, and it's starting to wear on you. So, Two of Swords, it's like you're in your own head about wanting to maybe discuss this with your partner. Like maybe possibly your partner is going out a lot and they're sort of leaving you at home night after night, like with very short notice, and they're sort of canceling your plans. Or this could be you, Leo, sort of like ditching your partner at the last minute because something fun and exciting came up. But you know, you're like, if you have a commitment with your partner to go, even if it's just to sit at home and watch TV and have dinner, like you still made plans with them. So either way this is going, I think you're trying your best not to talk about it because you, hold on. Okay, sorry about that. My snow shovel guys were here and my dog lost her mind again. So anyway, what I was saying was it looks like somebody is like in the relationship with the Leo. Somebody's neglecting the relationship in favor of their own sort of personal life, and I don't think they know how much it's hurting the other person. So the injured party, and I think it's the Leo. I think the Leo is very sensitive. They have such a big heart. They're exhausted. You know, they're just like, what else can I say? Because I think you've tried talking about it, right? But you feel like, you know, should I say one more thing or do I just keep my mouth shut? You know, and I get the feeling that you kind of think this is your partner right now, like treating you like crap, right? And your partner is like, they're coming home and they're getting into bed with you and offering sex as if like that helps, you know, to make up for the canceled plans and the late nights and the drinks with the friends and, you know, the work buddies and all that, which is bullshit. So, this card is for you. I do believe this is the Leo in the partnership that's really struggling with what to do next. So the cards they're offering you strength. And I mean, it's not a coincidence that the next card I pulled here was the Strength card with the lion, right? Because I think you're gonna have to be like strong to get through this rough patch. And you know, unfortunately, people, they don't realize how hurtful they're being until they realize it on their own, you know. Honestly, like I could give you advice of what I would do, but that wouldn't really work for every couple. I mean, it could just turn around and bite you on the ass and make things even worse. But it looks like you just need to continue being strong here. And I don't know if anything else you could say is going to really help, you know, kind of get your partner, I want to say, back in line where they're like respecting your boundaries and everything. I'm actually, I want to pull one more card for you guys, because I'm just like, I want to see this smooth out for you guys. I can see somebody is in a lot of emotional pain right now, and I don't like that. Like, and like, it's not your fault. Like, this is nothing to do with you. You know, people go through phases where you know, and maybe something's bothering them, right? This is not your fault what your partner is doing, where they're putting their social life ahead of you. It's not cool, but it's not your fault either. So here, let me pull one more card. Interesting. So I pulled the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands is generally, nice one, 14 syllables in the word generally. It's related to a celebration. You know, it could be an engagement or some sort of party involving your family or extended families. Like this typically is related to a reception or something like that. So, I mean, I do see this coming around. I think it's going to be uncomfortable for a little while longer. I'm getting the word January in my head. So if you're kind of going through a rough time, like my spirit guides want you to know that just keep going, and you might want to just spend a little more time on yourself, right? Like pamper yourself and make your own plans and be busy and you know, take care of yourself here. Take that rest that you need with the Four of Swords. And if it bothers you, I don't know. I think, like, for me, I would say something, but I'm an Aries, so I tend not to say it in the most diplomatic way. So if you've tried and it's been failing, like the best advice that I'm seeing here is just to sort of carry on your own path right now, and things that it's gonna settle back down soon. And I do see January, so like the next couple months or whatever. So, but the holidays are coming, and that tends to bring people a little bit closer, and this could be even New Year's Eve, right, where you guys go and reconnect. But you know, if you're having a tough time in your relationship, I'm really sorry about that, but things come back around. So just don't blame yourself. That's the message I'm getting here. Just don't blame yourself. You're not responsible for the actions of your partner. And like, don't let them make you feel like it's your fault. Like, don't let them blame you. Don't let them gaslight you. So I think that's probably one of the most important messages from this love reading for couples for you right now, Leo, is like, don't let your partner shift their behavioral patterns, blame you for it, because that's inappropriate. So yeah, just hang on and be strong, and we'll leave it there. And look how strong and beautiful you Leos are. So keep it together. Stay blessed. Peace out. Bye.